Hello everybody, Double Talk 73 here again. What we're going to do this video is try to catch some nice WELS catfish. I like to fish for them either early in the morning at a good peak or late in the evening, same thing, a good peak. Uh, Let me show you what we're going to be using. Excuse me. We're going to be using our down rods. We're going to have all four of them rigged up the same way and use our rod stand, but we're going to be using a simple bell on all of them just so we can hear the strikes. Heavy chaser 10-foot 2. It's a 59.5 pound drag limit, or however you want to say it, weight limit. Ambusher 9500, which is a 52.9 pound, and .025 fluoro, which is 44 pound line. It's the heaviest line we got. A 7-ounce sinker, a .02 mono leader, which is this one, 43 pound weight limit, and the 025 is 44 pounds. So 7-aught hook, large cut bait, all of them rigged up the same way. Okay, I like to fish off the boat dock. Well, there's 3 places you can fish for WELS and be pretty successful. Actually 4. Boat dock I like. There's one right here. I've got markers here at this area in the river. You can fish out in this area off from this blue barge and then down here at the bridge. There's one place right over in here you have to get on this side of the river to fish for, but I like the boat dock. Both actually the same place as I fish when I fish with the night lures. So let's go fish and see what we can do. We've got let's see what the weather looks like. Okay, we've got a sunny morning, 66 degrees, and we're starting right at the 5 a.m. peak, and we don't have much on today for the evening, but if we had this would be ideal, where we could fish morning from 5 to 7 o'clock, and then 7 to 9, and then that night fish the night lures. That would just be absolutely ideal, but we just got to deal with what we got. Okay, let's see what we can do. Let's get a rod holder down. Let's see, we want to be casting that way. Let's back up. Okay, put her down there. Now we're going to advance to 6 a.m. Okay? And anywhere out in this area, if you'll see this tree, this big old burly tree, I'm fishing roughly from the right hand side of it to about this clear spot. See this house? About this clear spot to the right of this big tree. That's where I'm going to throw everything. And I'm going to space them out. So let's see what we can do. Hopefully we'll catch some fish. Belugas are in here as well. 165. Good distance. Put one just a little further out. Now that's the deepest part of the channel. Well, it's a little further out. 2 feet. Hey, in this game, 2 feet makes a difference. And it's going to be a little bit further out. There we go. 74, 174, and number 7. Now here again, this is slow fishing. Do not get impatient. Remember the PPP: practice, patience, and persistence. So let's see what we get. Since we're in this room alone, I'm going to minimize this. And it takes a while. Bring you a snack or something to drink. It's just about drinked out. That's left over from last night. Okay, fish, come on now. Thank you. Just got to talk to him. There goes that line. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm pulling on. I'm reducing my drag. 3 clicks. I'm going to put that one back down and pick up number 3. That's a technique I show in one of the videos, how to keep from losing so many fish when you're using your bottom rod. Sometimes they stay on real good, sometimes they don't. But that's the best way I found out, is go ahead and reduce your drag 2 or 3 clicks while holding down on the reel button, R-E-E-L button, and while you're holding down that button, put it back down on the rod holder. And this is acting kind of like a beluga. They don't want to come in hardly. I like them. I like them put up a little fight. If it's a beluga, it's a small one, I think. 70 to 80 pounds, maybe. 90 at the most, would be my guess. Slowly but surely, slowly but surely. And you can see my rod is maxed out in the red. Or my line is, I'm sorry. My line is maxed out in the red, so we're doing all we can do. Let's go down. Yeah, there we go. A beluga. 131 pounds. Woo! New personal best. That's a good way to start a fishing. All right. Oh, what'd you do to me? Oh, Lordy, I kept it. Shame on me. Well, it was worth it. Okay, got to pick that up and then go back up to my 3 clicks. Got a small one. Biting on number 6 rod. This is another beluga. So let's reduce our drag. 1, 2, 3. Put it back in the holder. And pick up number 6. See what we got there. That's probably a WELS. That's my guess, the way it's acting. I don't mind paying the fine. I got a picture, and it's in my keeper. Trying to show you how to catch WELS, and I'm catching personal best beluga. Strange things happen in this game. Now we got one on another rod. Okay, let's get this WELS in. There we go, trophy WELS. Yes, sir. Number 7 rod. What we got on it? Come on. There we go. It's a smaller WELS, I believe. Yeah, it's a smaller one. That's all right. That's money. See, the thing about the beluga, ain't no money. Just XP. Cost me money. There's a WELS. Okay, let's get number 2 now. It's been on there long enough. Too long. See, I waited too long. Oh well, that's okay. Good start. Good start. We got a personal best. We got a trophy wells. We got a common wells. The person that asked me to do this video said they'd be fishing along and all of a sudden they just quit biting. Well, they do that. When the time changes, they'll they will just quit biting. And ain't a thing you can. There's one of them old man casts. There's not a thing you can do about it. The game is ones and zeros. Don't ever forget that. They'll either bite or they won't. If they don't bite, change location, change time, go to a different day, different weather. That's the advantage of fishing at night because you can go from after your first cool down, you can go from night to night. Oops, yeah, it's okay. Thought I was in the wrong slot. You can go from night to night and not have to use coins. That's the good thing about night fishing. After you use that initial cool down, or if you have enough coins, you use one coin and go to the next night, and then you can go from night to night, same thing, and not have to use coins or not have to worry about a cool down. That was exciting. I like that. I didn't think it was that big. Okay, come on, Wells. Oop, a small one. But you see, you wait on the ding, 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 and the alarm doesn't mean a thing. I wait till the line moves before I set the hook. That means the fish has got it. This is a small one because it's not up in the red. We got another one biting there. Or it started to. But instead of starting at 5 o'clock in the morning, I like to start at 8. That way I can fish from 6 to 8. There's not a lot of action for the wells from 5 to 6. At least I haven't found it. I gave up. Shame on you. Don't give up on me. Bait's good. It's as fresh as bait can be, and I didn't spit on it. Shame on me. Let's bring number 2 in. Yeah, that's what I thought. I didn't put my drag back up there. Ones and zeros. If you leave your drag down, chances are fish not going to hit it. I found that out fishing for sturgeon. I think I set that up, didn't I? Yeah, okay. Gotta remind myself. Old man, remember, I forget easily. Come on. 641. See, we haven't made a lot of money. The trophy was probably worth about $1,200. I didn't look. The common probably worth about 4 or 5. But I've already fished here, so all I'm working on now, I made 10 grand earlier making the video on the night lures, and so now I paid my travel here, so now I'm working against license and extend fees, which is another 10 grand for the one day. So now if I make on fish this day on this morning peak and then the night peak and make 10 grand, I can fish here from now on, and all it costs me is the extend fee. It's not cheap to fish here, and the fact that you have to be level 50 to get here, that speaks a lot too. Here we go. Another money fish. I like it when it goes up in the red. And when I'm fishing for real life fishing down below the dam, I love it when I set the hook and that rod bends down and it starts stripping line off my reel. That's an adrenaline rush because you don't know whether it's a 15-pound shovel bill, a 50-pound drum, a 30-pound striper. You don't know what's there, but you know it's something that can fight, and that's fun. Especially in that swift water below the dam here. We're going to catch one more fish here, and then we're going to move down to the other location. I like fishing here. This is where I always start in the morning, about 90% of the time. Now, you heard me say I want to catch one more fish, didn't you? That's why you're slowing down again. Robin Hood and Little John are walking through the forest, each of them wondering what the other might say. Do 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 do. Ooga laga ooga, oh what a day. Well, it's gonna take us a few minutes to get down there and get set up. I just want to show you my other favorite location. My number 2 location, I call it. Fishing with the same gear. Everything's the same. Just a different location. And it's going to get loud. So we're going to go by boat, so it don't take us so long to walk down there. Or we can walk. You may not have a bass boat, so we'll walk. How about that? It's a long walk. Well, if I know where my buttons are, I'll be all right, wouldn't I? Okay, we're going to start here. And then we're going to run forever. I wish my guy could move faster. Remember, I'm old. I showed one of my friends that you can fish off this blue barge. Man, they're having a blast. Using that 19-foot feather triple deep runner, whatever it's called. Fishing just off the other side of that barge. They catch a little bit of everything. It's a long walk down here. We'll get there. Good Lord willing, the creek don't rise. here was somewhere that could make me go faster. In the boat, I'd already been there, but that wouldn't help y'all if you don't have a boat. A bass boat. Well, this is... I told you it's going to take some time. See that hill coming up on the left? That tells me we're getting close. And just look on the map, see where we are. See, here we are. And here's where we're going. So see, we're getting close. Come around this little hill. Around this bunch of reeds here, and here we are. We come to the edge of this water here. Okay, see my markers out there? So we're going to put our rod holder down. Get some bait in the water. And I fish at two different places here. I put two of them out this way. And then two of them over here. Like I say, this is my number 2 spot. If they quit hitting down there off the boat launch, but I really do like the boat launch. There again, you can fish morning and then night and not even have to move. You don't have to pick up your rod holder or anything, just change to your casting rig. Nothing there. Number 7's hung up. Come on. No, we're not far enough out there now. Got to be out in that channel. 160 feet, 150 to 175, 180 feet. I didn't see which one had lost bait. See, now that upsets me because I'm trying to concentrate on one thing. Something else happens. Well, this is the other spot. Okay? That's mainly what I wanted to show you. And I'd like to catch one to show you that they're here. Come on. There we go. There's one. It might be a trophy, small trophy. But they're here. So you can either fish at the boat dock or you can fish down here. So Thanks for watching my video. I got to go. I'm sorry. Tight lines, good luck. Catch lots of fish, catch lots of big fish. And y'all come back now, you hear?